And we are going to pick some organic blueberries, which is very exciting. So, but I think we'll have fun, and everybody seems to be comfortable. Okay, talk to you soon. So we're back, and we ended up with tons of blueberries. As you can see, a whole bag full of blueberries. I mean, beautiful, beautiful organic blueberries. Alright, so the boys are ready to start. You always need a chef and a sous chef, which is wonderful because we've got two little people here and they are just about ready to get started. Hello. Yes. Okay, so I will not go through the list of ingredients because you can see it right around your screen. Get your ingredients ready before we get started. Fantastic. So of course you're going to crack your eggs. The 2 eggs, make sure that when you pull it apart, here we go, that there aren't any shells. You forgot to check, but that's okay. And there we go. So constant banging sometimes gives us small cracks, but I think we're safe for now. Okay, we'll need to sterilize those. But that's alright, we still need an assistant. Okay, now we're going to add our olive oil. You're going to add 6 actually tablespoons of olive oil. So now our quantity, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of olive oil. Be careful how you do it, don't overdo it, but this is our substitute for margarine. Great. Now our maple syrup, we're going to taste it. Make sure it's okay, not necessary, but still important. Yeah, we've already done the olive oil, darling, so no need for that. Great. Now we're going to do the molasses. It's fantastic. When you push it in, it really creates a faux chocolate. I kid you not. And so don't forget to put your molasses. Anybody's sneaking a taste there, just make sure you wash clean and sterilize the cap. Next, our baking powder, heaped teaspoon. I should actually say leveled, but somebody overdid it a little bit. Here we go. A little bit too much, so oh, nice save. He's got it. So make sure you put a level teaspoon and mix. And I tell you something, the reason why we do this is because it creates a nice creamy texture. I'm sure you can see how thick it is, and that nice faux chocolate. Now make sure that there's only water that your sous chef is drinking. We don't want to overdo it. Fingers, fingers, fingers. We're going to add our flour now, which is great. Now I'm using the buckwheat flour, of course, which still gives it that nice dark rich colour. So add all your cups of flour to the mixture. We still are not putting in the liquid. So once we've done that, pour it over the bowl in case there are any spillage. Great. Yes. It's going to be a lot to wash. That's alright. And now we're going to mix, mix, mix. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Don't be scared by how thick it is. We'll sort that out later with our liquid. So next you're going to add your blueberries. Taste it first. Make sure it's all good. They are very yummy, so if you can get them in the bowl before they get in your mouth, that'll be great. Wonderful. Mix carefully, and now we're going to add our milk. Now remembering that soy milk, you can use almond milk or rice milk, of course, but yes, just to be sure, we haven't put actual cow's milk. If it's too runny, you can add an additional 100 mils of flour, and that will just help thicken it a little bit, and demonstrating there by our sous chef how easy it is to mix. Wonderful. And next we're ready to put it in the oven. So make sure you set your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is about 170 or 80 Celsius. Sous chef, ready to help our chef here empty the bits into our baking pan. Now, it's best if you use a wide pan rather than a loaf pan, especially with the temperature that we're doing. So we want it to cook thoroughly. This recipe we're using our brownie pan, which is great because once it's oiled and you put everything in, it's easy to just pull out and you've got squares. Place your tray in the oven, top shelf, and when you're ready, set your timer to 21 minutes.
Now we wait.
Okay, wait a minute. Seems someone's got an idea. Yes, he does. Alright, so here are a list of ingredients you're going to need for your smoothies. If somebody wants to eat, try not to eat all the blueberries while you make this. So once you've got everything, place them in the cup. And then you're going to zhuzh, blend it all together to a nice smoothie. Nice.
Yeah!
Once the squares are ready, let them stand till cool and firm. Remove squares and plate them, and now everybody's ready to enjoy.